Hi, my name is Ian D'Ambrosia, and welcome to Woodinville Fire's podcast on safety. This is our pilot episode. In this episode, we're going to talk about candles, heaters and fireplaces, Christmas trees, and winter driving. So let's get started.
Let's talk about candles. Numerous fires have been started with candles. I can't tell you how many I have seen. One of the things we want to watch out for during the holiday season is the centerpieces in your candles. Some centerpieces are combustible, sometimes made of a wicker basket, some are made of wreath type material. One of the things we want to watch out for is let's keep those candles far enough away from those centerpieces that they don't catch on fire. The other thing we'd like to watch out for is when you pass food, make sure you're not going to bump over your candle or dump it into one of these centerpieces. Potpourri is another concern of ours. I've seen fires where the candles have burned down, caught the potpourri on fire, and then the next thing you know, the whole house is burning. And when the evening is done, we want to make sure that you blow out your candles. A lot of times people have had several drinks after dinner, and sometimes you can get a little forgetful, but it's very important that when you go to bed, all the candles are blown out.
During the holiday season, the weather tends to be a little bit cooler, so we turn the heat up in the house, and we always like to have that nice warm fire going in our fireplace. So let's talk about fireplaces and heaters.
Before using your fireplace or wood stove, be sure it is in good working order. If the chimney needs to be cleaned, have it cleaned. Before starting a fire, remove any combustibles, such as your Christmas tree. Keep it away from your fireplace, presents, things like that. And probably our favorite reminder from the fire department is make sure that the flue is open. Let's talk about ash disposal. When your fire is done and you need to remove the ashes, make sure that your fire is completely out, cold to the touch. Remove the ashes in a non-combustible container, not the paper bag that many people use. Take those ashes outside and place them away from your house. Do not put them on your deck and keep them out from under any eaves.
Many people celebrate the holiday season with Christmas trees and wreaths. This may be a great addition to your home, but there are some hazards associated with these.
This time of year, many people have Christmas trees in their home. When you have a Christmas tree in your home, there's a large potential with rapid fire spread, as you can see from this clip. Some of the things we need to be careful of with Christmas trees: keep them away from combustibles. As I said before, like the baseboard heaters, you're going to want to keep your Christmas tree away from a baseboard heater, away from your wood stoves, away from your fireplace. Keep the tree watered. If you keep your tree watered, it's going to keep it from drying out, and it's going to be harder to ignite. And when you're all done, the Christmas season is over, remove your tree. Trees don't tend to last too long indoors. Even when watering, they tend to dry out. And when decorating your Christmas tree, use only UL approved lights. You will notice that the UL symbol should be on the box when you buy your Christmas lights. They should also be on the wiring of the lights as well.
Here in the Northwest, we experience some unique driving conditions, from rain, sleet, snow, crossing the passes. And during the holiday season, we all like to attend holiday parties. And sometimes people drink at those parties. We need to make sure that we drink responsibly if we're going to drink at all.
Winter driving. You want to be aware of your road conditions. The worse the weather, the bigger the space you should leave between you and the other person in front of you. If you're going to be going across the pass, check the pass reports. There are numerous websites that you can look up, and many of the ski resorts have pass reports as well, or links to them. Have chains in your car. Know how to use them. I would suggest that you try putting on your chains before the winter and before the snow arrives, because it's always harder when the snow arrives. In addition to winter driving, let's talk about the holiday parties. Many people go to holiday parties this time of year. Those holiday parties, there's usually alcohol. We just want to remind you to drive responsibly. Have a designated driver if needed. Plan ahead. You can stay in a hotel or call for a taxi or a limo. Many times limos are the same price as taxis. Let's remember that alcohol reduces our reaction times, and the more alcohol you drink, the worse it is for your driving. It not only endangers you, it endangers everybody on the road. Many accidents occur every year due to drinking and driving. Many of them are fatal. We here at the fire department have seen many of those accidents. If you plan to drink, just remember to drink responsibly. It's going to cost you a lot less in the long run if you get yourself a hotel room or take a taxi home, compared to the costs of being arrested by a state trooper, spending a night in jail, and lawyer fees.
I hope you've enjoyed our first podcast. I hope you've learned something. Have a safe and happy holiday season. And we'll see you next time. I gotta go.